Welcome to the channel. This is Code with Davison, and let's dive into the future of coding.
Hello viewers, welcome to Code with Davison, the go-to channel when you want to understand everything about coding. From web development to how certain engineers structure their stuff. But on today's episode, we'll be talking about code vibing, and I mean your normal code vibing, how you are going to be a successful code viber in 2026. The roadmap to being a successful code viber is very simple. There are certain things you need to do, and there are certain things you don't have to do. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay, so being back, let's start with. So as a code viber, there are certain things you know and there are certain things you don't know. Sometimes people think you just have to prompt an AI with code vibing and then that's it. But what you don't know is a code viber. As a code viber, let me draw. Okay, say this is you're a developer. That's good. And you want to build a website. Pardon my handwriting. You want to build a website and you don't know the kind of website we have. See, developing a website, there are two types of websites. Let me put it that way. We have the static, and then the dynamic. So if you know the difference between a static website and a dynamic website, then you can go ahead to code vibing. But if you don't know anything about this static and then dynamic, let me show you what a static is. So when it comes to static, we are talking about a normal, it may even be a single page. Sometimes your portfolio, a page that does not really function. It doesn't ask for user input. It doesn't ask for any other thing. It just maybe you build about you page, the company's homepage, a company that does not ask for user input. So static websites do not need database. So if they don't need a database, then you can just ask an AI to code vibe. You can code vibe with an AI to just build either the static website or not. But once you switch to dynamic website, see, code vibing in creating a dynamic website, it's not that easy to do with an AI, because once it's dynamic, it means you'll be collecting data from your users, and then since you are collecting data from your users, please, we need security. We need a lot of things like optimization, security, database. So there are a lot of things you have to do when it comes to dynamic website. So what do I mean by dynamic website? So say this is the dynamic website. This is the user. This is the user's PC. Sorry. And this is the server. And this is the database. So the user is going to make a request through the server to the database, either by posting, getting, updating, or deleting. So the method the user uses goes to the server, and then the server either fetch the information, post the information, updates an information, or deletes an information. So that's what the server is going to do. So if you don't know all these things and you want to just code vibe with these AIs, well, there are still things you have to consider. Because let's say, for instance, you build an e-commerce, or you build something like Facebook, and then you don't know what's going on under the hood. The AI might just build a normal this thing, thinking it's not production based. So if it's not production based website, it can just build something without including anything that will stop hackers. I mean, once you go viral, yeah, this is okay. Say this is me. Now your website is Facebook. Yes, Facebook, and I want to hack into your website. It's way easy for me to just attack your server because the AI is not going to put in a lot of securities like sanitation, DOS, rate limiting, and stuff. So once I can either slow down, I can use DDoS to slow down your website and then break it down, or two, I can just use SQL injection. There are a lot of ways we can just get. You can just destroy your website. Let me put it that way. Destroy your website and then fetch information from users' information. Like with that one, once their data is being collected from your database, I mean, you are sorry to say like you are fucked. Yeah. So doing that, this is what you have to do. You have to use what's the name? You have to use the you have to learn something from CS50. So you have to think like a programmer. And then upon taking this course, at the end of this course, you should be able to think like a programmer. It is being taught by Dr. David Milan, and I mean, he is one of the finest computer science lecturers I've ever met. So week one, they teach you the basics of programming. You learn Scratch, week zero Scratch, week one C, arrays, algorithm. So this is where you know, oh, this is what's going on under the hood of a particular website. Just like I broke down in 11 labs what's going on under the hood. I use Python to convert my text to speech or something. So you guys should, it's best you guys learn how to actually code. If you want me to illustrate this for you, let me just illustrate here. Okay, so code vibing.html. Okay, so I'm not going to write anything. Just be using the AI. So we are going to create a static website first. Create a website for my portfolio. So it's going to do everything here. So since it's thinking, let's keep talking. When it's going to think about certain things and then do what? Just write a long code for you, and then what you have to do is just save it and you are done. But bear in mind, there are a lot of things you have to. Okay, it's not done. CSS, adding styling. Okay, so it is done. Now let's see the outcome of this person's code, the AI's code. So yeah, let's go live. Yeah. So this is what it created. Your portfolio, it's clickable projects, project one, project two, the skills, your contacts, come here. So everything is looking fine. Everything is looking fine. But you realize there is nothing here that is talking about you inputting or placing a listing. You adding a database here. It's not going to ask me for my. It's not going to ask me for my input or something. No, it brought out my skills here. Fine. So it's only brought project one, project two, project three, about me, and then this is just a one-page website. Clicking on about, it just takes you to a section. So what I mean by a section is this. You realize on this is the main, now about the section here, project is the section, and then it links them to the href. So basically you need to know a little bit of coding if you want to be a successful code viber. I mean, with that being said, I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe, where I would get you a roadmap from zero to hero. I mean, yeah.